Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And it's Bellingham. And here's Pulisic, looking to play him in. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Acerbi with the clearance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pulisic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Malcolm plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Acerbi. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Malcolm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely, and he shoots! Goal! Santos! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Muller knocks it into space. Oh, important interception. Bassi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Nkunku. And it's Griezmann. Nkunku. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Sanchez clears without hesitation. Wharton. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Nkunku. Sanchez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Muller. And the shot's on here. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zielinski. Wharton. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Malcolm. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Santos really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Zielinski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Pulisic. He's picked his way through. And it's Traore. Traore ventures forward. Malcolm. Savic defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Santos have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. That gets us going once more. Santos leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Griezmann. Muller. No, again there's no way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Nkunku! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Casemiro. There's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Oh, good-looking ball. Santos are looking to break at pace. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bassi.
Santos are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Bellingham, good take in a good area. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zielinski, Pulisic, Malcolm.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Nkunku.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! Bellingham. Pulisic. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, it's hit the post! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 3. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7, camisa 14, camisa 5.
Great vision. Oh, super fine. Bassi deals with that comfortably. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! And got to be quick to recover this. Willock. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Willock. Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get free. He was under real pressure there. Wharton. Now it's Chiesa. He's found the way through. Lovely feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he has been fouled there.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game.
Voila!
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Bellingham. Amistoso gets a foot in here. Chiesa. Arda Güler. Now it's Chiesa. And he's been shifted off it. Malcolm. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Willock. Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Oh, that's... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kehrer gets it clear. He's in a great position here. Shot could be on. And that is well cleared. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Big chance!
He's hit it first time.
Griezmann really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
And we have our very first corner.
Casemiro attempts a clearance.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. Malcolm. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Nkunku. Griezmann. That looks a good ball through.
Kvaratskhelia.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
First quarter of an hour gone. And the counter is on. Maguire. Santos, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pressure coming in from all directions. Zakaria. Bellingham going forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Tries to play it,
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Botafogo
have their third corner.
and it's been taken short. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Santos are looking to go forward now. He is through here. Casemiro.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Botafogo definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Pulisic. And it's Casemiro. Zielinski. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through. Santos have it back and can go again. Muller. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Griezmann. He's found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. Savic gets over and intercepts. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he was alert to it. Traoré, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casemiro.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Muller.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Kvaratskhelia. That has been slung wide. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Santos coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Muller in acres of space out wide. Malcolm. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Malcolm succumbs to the pressure. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Maguire.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's another good win of the ball. Nelson Semedo has found the net here, of course. Kvaratskhelia. Stefan Savic. Muller. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Zakaria. Griezmann. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Lukaku. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Some really good ball movement. That is a brilliant interception.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
This is a promising build-up. Not the most accurate pass. That's a delicate pass. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Nkunku. Played out towards the right wing. You can run onto that. Shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Good ball, good take. Shot, shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Botafogo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Malcolm makes a dash for it. Oh, what? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldo herring after the ball here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Nkunku. He's picked his way through. And this is Griezmann. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Semedo just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia! And that should get the job done. And this is Müller.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass isn't the best. And here's Lukaku. Oh, sweet feet. It's Lukaku! The final 5 minutes. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 3.
Santos give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Camisa 7. Camisa 11. Camisa 14.
This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. Now he's off and running. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. Santos were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Things already rolling.
Kvaratskhelia. He's a sharp little... Kvaratskhelia! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
question, which player is best equipped for this game?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders, who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product.
Oh, what has happened?
Cuckoo! No, just not quite. Knocks it into space. Shoots!
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nkunku.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Savage kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Botafogo are looking to break at pace.
And he was quick to react.
It is a corner.
And we have our very first corner.
Griezmann with the short one.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pulisic. He's found a way through. Pulisic!
Griezmann.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Griezmann. Semedo proves just a little bit too strong.
That's a throw.
And this is Griezmann. He's played it long. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. It's Muller!
Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And here's Nkunku. No goals as yet.
Bellingham.
Acerbi clears it away.
Botafogo
Are looking to go forward now. Now it's Nkunku.
Botafogo
Have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And here's Lukaku. Lukaku going forward. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Muller. He's shifting through the gears here. Nkunku. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Nkunku. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zielinski.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking tidy in possession here. Nkunku. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And they can counter here. Now it's Lukaku. Looking for the run. Pulisic picks it up out wide.
Lovely bit of skill. Botafogo
Keep calm in the face of danger.
and the counter is on.
Now it's Nkunku. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's in a great position here.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
And here's Lukaku. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Decent chance! It's a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Kvaratskhelia. Bassi carries the ball down the right. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Applies the finish! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 21, camisa 19, camisa 9,
Wharton.
camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Kobel
11,
sends that a long way.
camisa 7,
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nkunku really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Billing. Santos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Willock.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's being urged to shoot. He's free, he has got space. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay? Big chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Driving through the middle. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Wharton. Now it's Billing.
Botafogo really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Nkunku. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Strokes it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. Zakaria. And here's Chiesa. Nkunku.
Willock.
That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Good ball, good take. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation...
And there goes the final whistle. Santos can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So off we go then.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And he's managed to get free. Great vision. Great chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed.
Griezmann! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Botafogo with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski. Pulisic. And here's Bellingham. He has a look up. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
There's the shot! Goal! Botafogo! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Griezmann. And that's a good ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he shoots! And it's Griezmann. And that is a little undercooked. Malcolm.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Griezmann.
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be a...
Can he finish?
And the ball's come loose here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Botafogo have their second corner now. Takes a shot! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he explained.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lewis Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but there's so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones, and while he may not be the type to get involved in the build-up much, this boy can really finish.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Openda! An early chance there, first of the game.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Openda. Openda powering through.
Can he finish? Superb from Lewis Openda! A finish right from the top draw. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bragantino are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Real chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Can he get on the end of this? Now can he... Chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bragantino with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Isco goes short. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to clear it. He's going for goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Araujo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
The most accurate pass. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Zielinski.
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
This might spell he's having a shot! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bragantino are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And it's Isco. Nice interception, well timed. Kluivert. Kluivert stood his ground strongly. Danny Vivian.
Bragantino definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Torreira. This is a promising build-up. Malcolm. Zielinski. Traore carries the ball down the right. Malcolm. Santos are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, that's a key interception. Some resolute defending there. Kluivert looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Kluivert. And it's Torreira. 5 minutes till the break. Zielinski. Malcolm. And the return pass. And here's Lukaku. It's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Zielinski. And it's Lukaku. Over to the right flank. Aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. Oh, what a ball! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
O primeiro tempo terminou bem para nós. Aguardamos mais uma boa exibição na segunda etapa. Substituição.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Santos do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's on it, can he get away? Isco. Very nicely done. It's Isco! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Threads one in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Boy, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Rodrigo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rodrigo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bragantino clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bragantino do have a chance to counter here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. And the ball is out of play.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
So the manager
20.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Camisa 19. Camisa 22.
He won't be happy with that one.
Entrada de camisa 29. Camisa 18.
Santos
Camisa
perhaps wondering what the best time is for their
Camisa
next substitution.
24.
That pass has been well intercepted.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham takes a shot! Darami.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Danny Vivian.
There could be trouble here.
Bensebaini. Torreira. Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. No, he's seen through all of that. Pepe. And it's Bui. And he's managed to get free. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Pulisic.
Oh, that's nice.
Opts to play it back. Zielinski
Gets flagged offside.
Oh, what's he done? Chance for a shot! It's a goal!
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Oh, that's neat.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Boy,
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
now that looks a decent ball. And it's Bui.
That's good play.
Araujo. Now Boy knocks it into space.
That's very neat.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Bassi.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Quality ball.
Oh, can he get onto this? Zielinski. Bellingham.
And time is up.
Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Bragantino have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Openda! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zielinski. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Isco. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Not where it came from.
Torreira.
Santos still without a single shot on target.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Pulisic. Pulisic running with the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Bragantino definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Bellingham. Isco. And Rodrigo. And it's Torreira. Zielinski. Not the most accurate pass.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Almost half an hour in now. Into Baini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Bui. And Araujo.
Torreira.
Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Openda is offering a wry smile there.
Bragantino with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Isco plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pulisic. Bui. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kluivert. Casemiro. Malcolm.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Casemiro. Zielinski. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And it's Zielinski. Well, that looks... Shot at goal! And again! Goal! Santos! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Well read, nice interception. Sanchez. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Santos up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Santos looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Real chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. Isco. Now Pulisic. Isco gets a foot in here. Openda. Looking to play him in. This looks promising. And the finish! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Bragantino are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
It takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Danny Vivian. Kluivert. Rodrigo stood up well to him there. Bellingham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. Casemiro.
Isco. Rodrigo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Juranovic. Oh, it's a great ball here. Isco defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Opts for safety.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vinicius Junior. Torreira. Isco does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Malcolm. Kluivert. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Substituição em campo.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 20, camisa 93, camisa 19, camisa 22.
Juranovic.
Deixando o campo para a
And it's
entrada
Willock.
de
Bellingham.
camisa 29.
Showing good feet.
Camisa 18.
That's a... There's the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Willock has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
They've played it short. Backward it goes.
Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Here's Willock. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lukaku, he has found the way through. Maguire.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mecha chasing after it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Jones. Willock. Bellingham. And now the breakaway.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Great ball if he can get there. Now can he find a finish? He's found a way through. Willock. Oh, he's got a chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can. And
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's given the time to pick a pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm looking forward to watching this guy, Lewis Openda, Peter. The golden generation may be no more for his native Belgium, but so much to like about him. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he loves one-on-ones. And while he may not be the type to get involved in the build-up much, this boy can really finish.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. They've played it short. Bellingham. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rodrigo. There they go, hunting in packs. Casemiro.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Isco. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well manoeuvred. Bui. And it's Isco. This is a promising build-up. And that interception was most necessary. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bragantino have their second corner now.
And it's been taken short. And here's Isco. And he's straight offside. Still goalless at the moment. Zielinski. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he plays one through. He is through here. Can he finish? And again. Goal! Santos! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Santos have taken the lead. Takes a shot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bensebaini. And he's looking to catch him up. Bragantino are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Bellingham. Zielinski. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bellingham. And a chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Openda. Kluivert. That's really nicely played. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Kluivert. Isco. Rodrigo ventures forward. Rodrigo. He is just caressing the ball. Sanchez does well not to be outdone there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Santos can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Bensebaini. Bensebaini. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And he's being shifted off it. Malcolm.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he welcomes it in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And
And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Santos go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Santos can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Kluivert. Torreira. He's on it, can he get away? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Pulisic. Brui. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Torreira. And it's Isco. And here's Rodrigo. Still just a single goal between the sides. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Isco. Played back. Openda. Oh, good ball. It's hit the upright. And that was struck with genuine force.
Substituição em campo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 22. Camisa 19.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. The ball is loose and the chase is on. 75 minutes played. Gives it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's found a way through. Torreira.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior's goal! Great defending, strong and determined.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Willock. Nemecha. And he's got away from him.
That was lovely, that.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Casemiro. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And that is that. Santos can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Santos definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.